Hello and welcome to the Tara and Jenny show. It's really good to be here with you. And tonight we're talking about blood circulation. And just because you're young doesn't mean you don't have circulation problems. So it's a myth. Let's dispel them. Jenny, do you want to get us started tonight?
Sure. So I chose circulation and or AKA blood flow because a lot of people kind of dismiss it in a sense. They're like, I'm good, until it's too late.
Sure.
Because, I've known people, my aunt, for one, she was a smoker for at least more than half of her life. And, a lot of people link smoking with just lung cancer and stuff like that. But guess what? You're a smoker, um, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get bladder cancer of all things first. And then with her instance, she has PAD, which is peripheral artery disease. And what that means is plaque buildup in your blood vessels, poor diet plan, the smoking really, really hardens the arteries. And if you don't pay attention to that, don't write yourself off. I mean, you may be healthy today, but if you may think you're healthy today, I got to put that word in there. But
Right.
then later on, you're gonna go, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have had that burger. Maybe I shouldn't have had that bag of chips or soda or whatever the heck your vice is. Okay, because you got to think about it. We're going to talk about traffic here for just a minute, okay? To kind of give you a visual, okay, of with how circulation and blood flow go. So you got to think about your blood like it's a super highway. It's got to go all throughout your body. I mean, think about it. It circulates starting on your left side all the way down and goes to your feet and and your heart has to pump it back up to get through all your other organs and everything and then back through your heart, and then it repeats the cycle over and over again. So do our bodies have energy? Absolutely. you know when we take blood pressures with patients, rule number one is do not cross your feet, and that's because the polars, in a sense, your positive and negative polars, get crossed, and it could give you a high a reading that's not accurate. So, keep that in mind next time you go get your blood pressure checked. So your blood, it carries nutrients, it carries oxygen to your heart, your brain, your muscles, your skin. I mean, it plays a big role, in a lot of different, you know, areas in your body. It's not just like, oh, I need blood, to, do what it needs to do. So back to traffic. So pretend you're just driving along the countryside, right? This is when you would be like in your good young years, right? Countryside, there's no traffic, it's a beautiful sunny day, favorite songs playing. It's good. You don't have anything, no speed bumps, nothing in your way. No, nothing. Then all of a sudden you got to go to the city, okay?
Right.
Holy moly. You can visualize, right? 6-lane highway, all packed with vehicles, and you're sitting there in gridlock. Okay. Imagine that as your blood. So, there are a few things that you can do to help your circulation and your blood flow throughout your life. Of course, I kind of skimmed on the top of it with your diet, right? Right, Tara? I mean, you eat clean pretty
Oh, yeah.
doggone good almost all the time, right?
Yeah,
Um,
almost all the time, literally. True story.
Yes, yes. So, you know, get good nutrients, clean food in your body. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have a burger every now and then. I get
Yeah.
it. We're human, you have to. Um, but I'm also gonna tell you, exercise, hydration, weight management, even if you don't lose a pound, keep your weight steady, maintain it, okay, guys? And above all, don't smoke. If you do smoke, it's a horrible thing, and it just sucks to even quit because it's a horrible addiction. It really, really is. Um, So, with that being said, I'm going to share with you, and I'm sure Tara has some too, some foods that you can eat to kind of help the blood flow. Okay. So, number one, and I know a lot of you don't like spicy foods, but cayenne pepper above all things, right? So,
Oh yeah.
cayenne pepper has a compound called capsaicin in it, and it helps your arteries relax and your muscles relax, and it helps maintain good blood flow. Believe it or not, it stimulates it, kind of in a sense. It helps you know, because you need your blood vessels to be flexible. You don't want them to be like a hard plastic thing where, because think about it. Your blood is pumping your heart is pumping your blood at a high rate. That's what the systolic and diastolic and systolic play a role in your blood pressure. That's how fast the blood is coursing through your veins. And if your arteries aren't flexible or pliable, you could have a blowout in a sense, for lack of better words, where your artery gets blown, and then that's another whole, ball of trouble you don't want. Trust me.
Right.
Um, and also another good food is beets. They're rich in nitrate, I always forget that. Yeah, rich in nitrate, which converts your body converts into nitric acid. Okay. And what that does is it helps loosen up your blood vessels and improves blood flow to your tissues and organs. Plus, research has shown that beet juice can decrease your systolic blood pressure. And you guys, I know some of you are probably not a beet fan, and I get it, you know, but oh my God, shout out to Grandma Rusty if you're listening later. She made the world's best pickled beets on this planet. Oh my God. And you have to be careful. If you eat too many, your pee will turn red. Don't be alarmed. That's just how dense that pigmentation is in those beets, okay? So that's another one. So, and I'm just going to hit on maybe about two more, but
Okay.
um, of for obvious reasons, fish, things heavy or high in omega 3s, like walnuts, is a good one too. Then you've got your good garlic. Okay. So
Mm.
if you guys love to cook with garlic like me, if it calls for like 2 or 3 cloves, I'm like, okay, that means six.
Yeah, right. Never enough garlic.
Never enough garlic.
Right.
So what that means is garlic contains a sulfur compound called alkaline. I never can say that word right. Which helps your blood vessels also relax. Okay. Studies show that people who eat a diet rich in garlic, their blood flows more efficiently to the heart, and it doesn't have to work so hard when it does that. So keep that in mind, right? Healthy heart, you know, healthy blood flow. And then also turmeric. Um, turmeric,
Turmeric is good.
turmeric is awesome. Yes, it's known for its anti-inflammatory properties, right? Because it has a compound in there called curcumin.
Yeah,
That's a
circulating
tongue twister.
right.
Yes, produces more nitrous oxide, and it helps widen the blood vessels. And we want that. So omega 3s and stuff, they help break down all the fatty acid and fatty buildup or whatever. And then you want to make your blood vessels pliable and um, relax so your heart doesn't have to work so hard, right?
Exactly.
So, yeah, can you think of any other foods or anything
Well,
like
I
that
know
that might
that
be helpful?
turmeric is also really good for those of you that have adrenal fatigue issues.
Yes.
If you have issues with staying awake and issues with needing to get infusions and things like that, increase your level of turmeric. I would say definitely getting your dark green leafy vegetables will certainly help.
Yep.
Um, and if you can keep to certain fruits, certain berries and things of that nature would be really good too. Find ways to like juice you guys or do smoothies. And you can throw like a little bit of turmeric in there. You can also take it. A lot of people like to actually have that in their tea in the
I was
morning.
just gonna say, yeah, in their tea.
You could even do it if you're not a big tea person. You could even warm up some hot water and take half a lemon and
Hmm.
squeeze it in and add a little bit in at that point. Actually, the lemon itself even will help your body to be in an alkaline state.
Right.
Well, if you guys don't really understand what that means, because your body has various pH levels, right? And
Mhm.
it still has to do with the blood and everything else. So this is good to know.
Yes.
Okay. If your body is not alkaline, it fights sickness, allergies, colds, and diseases. So if you're getting sick a lot, or if you're having ongoing chronic health issues, it is because your body is telling you it doesn't have an alkaline state to it. But if
Hmm.
you do that first thing in the morning, before you drink your morning coffee, do your tea, or your supplements, or whatever else, you drink it on an empty stomach,
Hmm.
the lemon will actually help you in your body recover so it's in a perfect pH balanced state.
That's right.
And this is
That's
really
right.
important because if you're sick and you're chronically ill, your heart has to fight 3 times harder.
Hmm.
If you are not taking care of your body, let's say you have joint issues, or you have inflammation issues, or you're overweight, which is a lot of us, okay? For every few pounds that you're over, it's like your heart is pumping way harder to help support you.
Yep. That's right. Your body's working overtime
Your body's working overtime. So you need to make sure
without pay.
without pay. So, right? And you don't want your body to have to work that hard. You
Hmm.
want longevity. If it's working hard, it might crap out sooner, right? You don't want that. So the way to prevent that is to find ways to make your heart and your blood not have to pump so hard. So of course, as you're saying, Jenny, I really believe eating a healthier diet.
Hmm.
That is, I know people disagree with me about plant-based. Some of you may need to eat more meat depending on blood type, depending on other factors, but really hearing your body and listening to it is going to make a big difference. And of course, the normal things we tell you every video: hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
Yes.
Okay, and you also need to do some form of exercise. Yes, we are more dormant. It's wintertime for a lot of us, okay? But you can still do your steps. You can still, even with like COVID, there's workouts that you can do at home. There's lots of free apps. Most of us have smart TVs, and if we don't have smart TVs, we have apps on our phones now, or most of us have a computer. You can go on YouTube and look up videos for free.
Hmm.
And getting the heart pumping will also help the flow.
That's right.
So these are just some basic things that, we recommend for you to do. Is there anything else you want to add, Jenny?
Yeah. So if people, that are high, up in age, like myself,
Mhm.
if you have a sediment job, you're sitting there for a long
Yeah,
period of
that's a good
when
point.
you get home, when you get to a point where you're able to just sit and relax,
Mhm.
try to get your feet up above your heart. So
Yeah.
that way the blood flow, gravity will help you. Okay.
Mhm.
Get down to, because you need that circulation, guys. I don't want you to end up like some people that I know that are missing a limb or,
Mhm.
or something like that because of poor circulation, because we need that blood down there for oxygen, for cell regeneration, for, other things. So you can have, if you get a step on a nail, or if you have a small cut or whatever it is, that it'll heal and do, and your body can do what it's supposed to do. Because sometimes I've known people in wound care for months on the same wound, debridement after debridement, and it just will not heal in the time that a healthy, body or person can. Some people have good healing properties. Some people, it just takes forever, it seems, the simplest paper cut, or a cut when you're, using a knife or something.
Mhm.
um it just takes forever. And like Tara said, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate,
Yeah.
push that stuff through you, because even though it's just water, it really isn't just water. It's you need it for a reason. So that's one of the main things that I wanted to leave with everybody. Try to hydrate, get on a good vitamin, iron, get your leafy greens in, like you said,
Probiotics.
probiotics, yes, because a lot of it that gets into our blood is transferred from our gut, and then it gets into our blood, and then it goes all throughout our body, which affects our organs, our brain, whatever. So definitely food for thought. So, do you have anything else to add?
I don't. I think we've covered a lot of the most important aspects. You guys, if you're just jumping on, make sure that you go back and you catch the full replay because there were quite a really good number of tips that were shared on tonight's live that you'll want to go back and listen to. It's not that you're doing things wrong. We're not trying to point that out, but making necessary tweaks so that you have longevity, you have a good quality of life. You aren't in so much pain. You're able to breathe well. You're able to circulate well. You're not getting winded. These are the things. It's about a quality of life that you're
Mhm.
going after, and it's we get one shot, most of us, at taking really good care of our body. And
Uh,
once things start going awry, it's really hard to get it back on track. So
Hard to
really,
rebound. Yeah.
it's hard to rebound. So start now. Be proactive. And if this video brought you some sort of value tonight, make sure that you are sharing the video. Get the word out. Share it with a loved one. And do us a favor. If you're hopping on and watching the replay, post in the comment section some of the things that you're doing, to improve
Yeah.
your heart or your circulation. And if you have questions, if we can be of any help to you in any way, please post them in the comment section and we will be sure to get back with you. We just appreciate you watching. We love your support. We want to encourage you to have whole health and nutrition to your body. It's really good to be here with you. We thank you for sticking it out with us tonight. And until next time, we will be live next Tuesday evening at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, or I'm sorry, 8:30 Central Standard, 7:30 Mountain, and 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It was a real pleasure and honor being here with you. Have a great rest of your week, and until next Tuesday, bye for now.
Yes. Bye. Thank you for hopping on.